I don't know what I just watched, but another first impressions. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another anime first impression video. This is going to be on one. So I decided to watch all of hidive for sure, just because they only have 3 releasing, I believe, this season. Um, Maybe I regret watching this one, to be honest. I thought from the other two that I actually know about, this one was going to be maybe more tamed, and it wasn't. It's called Gushing Over Magical Girls. Warning, it is TVMA, so just if you're watching this and you care about ratings, it is TVMA. Second episode will be releasing today, time of recording, so depending when this video releases, there might be already 2 episodes out on hidive. Um, Guys, if you want to further support my channel, the best way is to subscribe and keep up with all these videos that I'm posting for you guys. I do highly appreciate all the love and support that you show my channel, and lately I've been receiving a lot of positive notes from some of you guys, so I do appreciate that. It is a hard season for me, just because it is in general, so I'm trying my best to post stuff here as much as possible on top of dealing with personal life. So do subscribe, comment, like, and share. That helps tremendously, and there is already numerous number of first impression videos, at least 8 or 10 already posted, so go check those out. More should be posted next week and this weekend, so make sure you catch up on those as well. Okay, again, this is going to be on Gushing Over Magical Girls. Yeah, it's a wild one. We follow the life of Utena. Utena is a average girl who loves and idolizes superheroines, 3 magical girls that are superheroes and are saving the day after day. And I mean, they explain it towards the middle how much obsessed she is. In the beginning, we kind of just think like, oh, she's like anyone that would live in the city, thankful for them saving the world. But no, she's beyond that. In the middle, we found out that she spends basically all her allowance in the magic girls themselves and merch and all that, and she's always watching them. She idolizes them quite a bit. Well, in the beginning of the anime, she makes a dream and says that she wants to be a magical girl just like them. And this magical being shows up, and she doesn't think twice. She's just kind of shy about it. And she's like, "Okay, I'll be a magical girl." Well, the being turns her into, like, I want to say BS, BDM, BSDM. Anyways, that type of looking girls with tight leather, and she's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! Why do I look like this?" And she's like, "Well, you're gonna be part of the villains now." And she's like, "No, I want to be a magical girl." It's like, "Well, technically you are a magical girl, but you'll be fighting for the other side," and that starts basically the series. It's basically a girl who is overly obsessed with magical girls, who has been almost forced to be a villain, but she ends up liking it. There's 2 battles that we see in the first episode. First one, it's a huge vine and plant being that controls the girls, and it's way over in the fan service in these scenes. Um, and the second scene is even beyond, a little bit beyond visually, but the first scene, it was pretty bad as well. You can almost imagine it's vines, basically tentacles, controlling these girls. She thanks them because that's the only way of torture and being mean that she knows. So you can put one and one together and see how much fan service this series has from just those 2 things. Then secondly, we see she wakes up in her room, thinks it's a dream. Definitely not a dream. she realizes that she, in fact, is a villain now. The magical being is still around, and she goes to school. Well, in school, we kind of see a little bit how and understand how there's certain magical magic that the magical girls have that basically, even though they're like in their superhero suits that reveals their face and everything, it still makes it where people can't recognize them, and that's just part of the magic. So they're like, man, even if we knew who the villain was, she's probably using the magic that magical girls use, and we're not gonna recognize her. So um, they get a hint that there's evil going on in the city, so they leave. Um, we'll say the magical girl transformation. So we saw the evil girl transform, and it was all right. But the magical girl transformation, gosh, a lot of fan service. Yeah, they definitely want to make this mature content for sure. Anyways, they transform. They go battle the evil guys. The evil girl follows them and then does a whole tickle thing. Is weird, fetish, weird tickle thing that she does against them. Fights them. She ends up having to retreat. And when she goes back home, she's like, I hate doing this, but I also enjoy it. And that's the end of the episode. Um, gosh, I don't know what to say about this other than it. I wish it was less fan servicey, to be honest. Like, I feel like if they would take away some of those scenes, maybe the plot of the story would have been better and be like, hey, this is kind of interesting. Let's watch more. Yeah, there's a little bit of fan service, but not like over the top. This is over the top, and it surprised me because Sentai films, at least from what I understood, wasn't known for that. And High Dive is basically a Sentai film, so I guess they're going that route now. That there is quite a bit of mature now new series through High Dive, so I guess not a complete surprise, but especially they're also doing Chain Soldier this season, and Chain Soldier is a guilty pleasure of mine. I know there is fan service in that one, but it does have a good story behind it, which is why I've been reviewing the manga. But you know, I guess they they only have one that's TV teen, which is the overpower character one. So oh well. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10. I think the story was okay, but the fact that it's just way too much fan service, I would personally would have said that this is one of those series that belong on a different website, not in High Dive. So it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.